All right, I'm gonna go over how's it going, everybody? How to trade and chop. Okay, let's take a look at a couple different, I guess the 1 minute, right? So we're constantly using these trend lines. Could use that, but I like this better just because intraday. You have this here. We came to a point right about this pre-market level here. See that right there? Bounced right off that pre-market level. Came back up. But we started to make this overall trend, right? We came back up. Now it's like you have a new level there. Okay. Then we bounced off of a little higher low here. Didn't quite get as high though, right? So to me, this is like you're going down. There's two things that give you insight. If you get higher and reject it, you're going to get lower. And if you don't get as high, this is a lower high, you want to see what happens here. You usually get lower, but in this case we came right back down. Okay. Here we were looking, let me look at like the 15-minute. It doesn't really show it there with the wicks. Look at how we made a new low a day. Just the candle wicks, or the candle body, excuse me. So we go under this candle body. And when you do that and then engulf, you're going to get higher. This is called a dark cloud cover. I'm sorry, this is a piercing line. The bearish one is a dark cloud cover. See the 50% mark of this candle, and even if you don't know any of that, you got over this previous spot here, which was clearly an issue, right? It's clearly an issue from here to here. Let me just draw it like this. Actually, from there to there. See how we broke below, swept the lows. That's what you call it when you get a new low. You sweep the lows and break higher. Now, if we would have done this, like so many times we bounced here, even earlier in the day, we got lower. If we would have done this, absolutely be inputs, for sure. I have no problem with that. But just like what happened here, well, this was double bottom. Okay, I meant to say just like what happened here. All right, let's look at it from the bearish point of view. Right here, they're like, okay, we got higher than this level that you struggled with, and then we came all the way through both and went back up. So this is a nice bearish entry, but again, it's like, what are you looking for here, right? We came all the way here. You probably want to retest it and go lower, probably, just because you're trying to remove randomness and unpredictability and insert what you can predict. Okay, so even right here, as we're talking, I'm watching this for SPY. The perfect entry for bears, obviously we went up, down, would be like this. This happens, you're going to get lower. Okay, because right here, look at, we rejected that twice. Yes, we got above it here and here, but we didn't get above it again. Okay, this right there, this is the zone I'm looking at to reject. All right, if this happens, we are probably getting lower than this level here, this 587, because it's like, I think bulls will capitulate or give up. Now, I'm a little bit shocked that we didn't do this, get much higher. If we got higher there, we would have gotten lower. Let me just align this so it doesn't look as weird. It's gonna look weird. we would have gotten even lower. It would have been like a megaphone effect, okay? It would have been like, we're getting this, and we're getting this. But none of that happened, so you have to be flexible to what's actually happening and not what you want to happen. So that being said, let's just take a look at today's range. If this even fits into your plan for trading, because it might not. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to do here. This is 99% of the day's range. We were outside of it for 5, 10, maybe like 15 to 18 total minutes here. And then here, not even 10 total minutes, maybe 10 total minutes. Okay, so that's like 30 total minutes outside of this box. So you might make a rule, I'm not trading unless we're outside of this box. Okay, right here, obviously it failed and went back up. Okay, but maybe for you, you're like, I don't want to be in these scalp situations. If we break it, fine, but I'm not in unless we do this. And then my entry is here. Okay. Or the opposite, obviously, would be I'm not in unless we do this here. Now I'm in there for longs. Okay. Now, if you don't wait for the retest, you'll be somebody else's exit liquidity, somebody who waits for the retest. Right here, bulls got trapped here. This is a bull trap. They did not wait for the retest. This is a bear trap. Okay, we didn't hold it. We instantly came back up. We failed this retest. So get in on the scalp and get out. And if you want to wait for the retest, like you're kind of already in. But honestly, I'm not going to wait for the retest. What I used to do is get in on the scalp, wait for the retest, and if the retest came, I looked like a genius. But if the retest failed, I looked like an idiot because I would just get destroyed. So what you want to see, let me go like this, it might be easier, is, okay, we got higher, right? We got above pre-market. And then we came below these levels, pretty much the pre-market low. Here, you're going to go lower. And we got a double bottom. We didn't even go lower, like I said earlier. So kind of establishing this little orb. This is the orb, really, from there to there. That's the orb. You want to get higher, and then you're probably going to get lower. Like I just said, here you got lower. Right when you cross this double bottom that just happened, you're going to be in calls. We played this live in the main chat. And this is what's happening right now, a little bit of a double bottom here. If we got to pre-market high and rejected, I would be in puts. Because that means we're going to come at least to the pre-market low, if not lower. If you get lower, you get higher. If you get higher, you get lower. Okay, and this is more inside here because we've held this pre-market low most of the day. We did wick under right here, but my point is, when you see us peak higher, you get lower. The candle body even went a little bit higher here. So that's it. I'm sorry that that's not very clear, but that's how you trade chop, and chop is not easy to do. So good luck.